Yes, people. Afternoon, evening, good morning, good night, all that good stuff. Mega love shout out to everybody. Yeah, so Ital 1 year and it's a nice Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to everybody. I hope you all are in good health and I hope everything is kosher and you're in. You know what I mean? So just touching base with you and touching base with our podcast family, our live streaming family, and all of the family. We touching base with you guys, and we just want to send mega love shout out to everybody who is supporting and who has been supporting and been, giving us encouragement to keep on going on in this YouTube sensation, just keep streaming. Honestly, this is just Labrish Day Tuesday, Labrish Day Tuesday. And we just, it's freezing out here. I can't even begin to tell you how cold it is. It's like, let me say it's 15 degrees. Thank God it's not minus. It feel like minus though. But it's 15 degrees, man. Crazy, crazy. How it feel right now that we can't even begin to tell you how cold it is. And the worst thing, it's so cold, but the world keep turning and business still going on and streaming still going on. And all these things are still going on. And there's nothing we can do about it. It just keep going on and on, as the world turns, right? We are as the world turns. Yeah, we tell you, man, for real, for real, for real. So for those of you who are in this, I hope you want to buckle up. I want to cover up and well padded and protected because trust me, it's freezing cold out here, man. It's freezing cold. And a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, out here, and the traffic is like, you know what I mean? Just crazy. But sometimes you have to really wonder, you know what I mean? Why these people are the way they are, Because some people, them have put on some shirt and have come out in this thing. You know what I'm saying? There's no way. You know what I mean? No way. You can't come out in no shorts. You come do this thing. You know what I mean? You have to put on long john and long janet. You know them thing there? Long john and long janet. It is really unbelievable. You know what I mean? And you have to pad up in your clothes. You have to pad up in your clothes because frostbite will lick you. Ah, boy. So, Dan is in the White House. And for real, the world keep turning. And he's in the White House. And we have a new president. So, it is what it is. We just have to keep going on and be strong about and focus on what we're doing and how we're doing it. And me hear some people say, oh, respect the presidency. And it's truth. You have to respect the presidency. Sometimes our choices, we don't like our choices, but we have to respect the presidency. As much as we don't like certain things, we still have to keep pressing on and we don't like it. Anyhow, life is not fair. but we just have to like it anyhow because that is life, you know. Oh my gosh. I was watching it, and I watched it not the whole thing, but some of it. And it was very, kosher in that respect. It was presidential, a little different flavor on top of it, but it was presidential. Ain't nobody can deny that. It was a presidential thing, and it stayed presidential, you know. Him signed about, I think, 15 executive orders, which I've never seen before like that, you know what I mean? And him speak bold about everything from the top to the bottom. Him speak bold about it. No more working at home for federal employee. Everybody have to return back to the desk. Eh? Different. May I tell you the truth? Different. It is a different vibe. A lot of people get pardoned. And that me did want to talk about, Lord, imparting some people on the first day. But Biden pardon some people on the last day. Big up to my people, Big up to my people. I just want to send mega love shout out to all my people. And one of the most interesting I've ever seen was this pardon by Biden, who signed into law that Marcus Garvey was unjustly persecuted. You understand? And it was so interesting. He was unjustly persecuted. And meaning, which if some of you don't know the history, Marcus Garvey came to America in the early days. A matter of fact, a lot of people think Jamaicans just start coming here and Caribbean people just start coming here. We've been coming here since Ellis Island days, right? Ellis Island days, and maybe even before that, But because we became assimilated into society, you know what I mean, and we were all in the same boat, basically. Some of the blood people lost contact, the bloodline break, so we lost contact, you know what I mean? And that was the case, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, it was a good thing. You don't know how my soul feels so good for no. Because a lot of time, people have opinions, but when you have opinion and a power behind it, then you get things done. Big up to all of the freedom fighter them where press the issue, forget Marcus Garvey, pardon, exonerated. You understand? And this is what we love, and this is what we like to see. More justice being done for our people. You understand? He was the founder of UNIA. Also, I believe he was a part of the EWF, right? The Ethiopian World Federation. They had the same mission and the same goals, because the EWF was founded by Selassie himself. But Pan-Africanism was Garvey's thing, right? And Garvey came to, the biggest city there was in America at that time, New York, and probably still the biggest city to this day. And you know, at that time it wasn't very liberal. I don't think it was liberal at all. You know what I mean? Because Martin Luther come later on. But at that time, you know, the North was kind of culture friendly to a certain extent. But the rest of the country never too culture friendly. And blacks, you know, they wanted to just get out of the South. So then go North. And Garvey find himself in New York, man. And him start to rally people, you know. So if you want to know more about Marcus Mosiah Garvey, just read up on him, Google him, you'll find out all the information you need to find out. And it's truly inspiring, you know, what he did. Incredible for a man. Because everybody know, you know, Jamaica is not an easy place. You know what I mean? But he persevered and he get where he need to go. And he just found himself, you know, doing great things. You know, not to mention he was a printer, a tradesman who you know, he was into journalism, we would call even now, you know, social media back then was just printing and newspaper and news. You know, every little thing and anything. And he working way up, you know, till him form the UNIA, yeah, Universal Negro Improvement Association. Yeah. And then him just start a couple business after that. You know. Again, you know, I forget the name of the paper that he started. He had a paper and forgot what the name was. Anybody know the name of the paper that Marcus Garvey had started? Just put it in the chat for me. I can't remember it now off the top of my head. Shame on me. But I think, the Negro World News, I believe that's what it was, news. Something like that. But him did that, and then from there him do the Black Star Liner. Black Star Liner. Where we were supposed to repatriate our black people, repatriate back to Ghana. You understand? And I believe this Ghana did one go. Either Ghana or Sierra Leone, one of the two. But you know, this was incredible. Like, nobody was talking about that. You know what I mean? Nobody was saying indoor to the end. Them said, look, we can't indoor, but we are leave. If you want to come. We can do it. Rise up in mighty race. Can you imagine? But it was kind of catch-22 because a lot of people know, say, look, if we ain't have nothing here, we can't have nothing here. Because we have to go with money, as is the case even today. You know, you have to have some collateral to go to any country once you already done the sector here. So, you know, it sounded good. It sound right. Repatriation sound good and it's all right. But the real deal is you need money. And if the people them don't say you need money, them are going to try to deny you as much as possible to get it. You know what I mean? Because let's face it, we are part of society. We are part of the system. And the system revolves around people and collateral and money. Yeah? And even back then, as it is the case now, they need the workforce. Little or nothing. If it's just cleaning the sewer, sweeping a broom, them need somebody to do it. Because the world is just populated. Right? But the ideology is what made this man so prophetic. in saying that even to this day, it's still prophetic. You know what I mean? Black people just accepted their destiny at that time where the destiny never even fulfilled yet. It was progressive, but it wasn't fulfilling. Yeah, and to say Africa, to be proud of Africa as a black man, even though Africa wasn't as advanced as it is now, but to be proud of Africa at that stage and that time period, the man prophetic when most people wasn't even talking that, and most people was trying to leave Africa to come to the United States or Canada or wherever else. Most African know, some of them, not most, but some of them choose to stay and build up Africa. So at that time, it was prophetic. The ideology was strong. The only thing is, I guess, was his fault. Or maybe it was even fabricated. Who knows? I don't know. Because nobody really knows the full truth. But we did know that they didn't like the fact that this man had something to say. They didn't like it at all. And they had to get rid of this man because he was basically stirring up the people them to have confidence, you know, and become something greater than what they are or what they were. So kudos to Mr. Garvey. I'm glad that he got pardoned, and I know his family is happy. The descendants are happy. Marcus Garvey Jr., I know he's happy, and the whole of the family happy, and Mr. Garvey can rest well. No. Can you imagine? Man, I had to double check when I found out that. I had to double check and triple check, and I heard little whispers. It's about 3 days now. So he was pardoned either Sunday night or Saturday. He was pardoned because it's so sneak. I didn't even know. I hear like a whisper and I said, nah, man, I must have to. And then I have to Google it and look into the thing and check it out. And boy, Rasta man, I give thanks right now because a lot of things I thought I would never see, and that was one of them. You know, I remember when people used to say, our people said this man was a madman and blah blah blah. All when him get heroes, honors and things like that, them still say, oh, he was a madman and whatever, and you know what we said, right? But the man get pardoned and exonerated, so nobody can say nothing. Yeah, all the little talk and rate it. Can't say nothing. Sometimes you don't get your flowers in this life, you know. Sometimes you have to pass and forget your flowers. So again, kudos to Marcus Garvey, man. That was one of the biggest thing I think I kind of just felt joy about, you know, because hey, it's not easy, you know what I mean? With the persecution of life, it's not easy, you know, especially as a man of color, and then an educated man of color on top of it, and just trying to do your very best. It's not easy, you know, it's not easy at all. So yeah, that was just one of the big thing them that happened yesterday. Not to mention, you know, Dan is in the White House there, and you know, it's a new day. It's day one officially yesterday, but today is the order of business today, and it's just going one day at a time. in this time we really have to pray because there are some things spoken and we don't know as to what levels, or what dimensions is going to transpire, you know. So we have to pray, all the way through this thing. You have to pray that, hey, the Lord continue to put his blessing upon his people. Yeah, and we have to walk circumspectly. If you ain't walk circumspectly before, you have to walk circumspectly now. And you have to mind how you talk. Don't make people dry you out. You see me? Because them have certain laws here, you know what I mean? When them always attack, say, blah, 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 and then they rehearse it upon you, you know what I mean? And then you're innocently talking because you have that right, that legal right, but they misinterpret what you say as something else. So, people, try and continue to be cautious of your situation. Be cautious of your situation. And I'm praying for all our people who are there and, them in this country without papers and so on. I know you had the best intentions, right? They have the best intentions of trying to do the right thing, and you wanted to do the right thing, no problem, But also there's someone who make it bad for other people. You know what I mean? And someone your day is coming. So hey, it is what it is, and we just have to give thanks and praises as to making a better life for our family and our loved ones. Yes. Yeah, that is it, man. For real. So like I said, it's freezing out here. It's so cold. Oh my gosh. All the construction man them out here working in this weather. You know what I mean? Can't tell you. It's cold. The crossing guard and the traffic police them. All of them people they are working in the weather. Listen me. And them take up a lot of energy just to be warm. Oh my God. It take energy, to be warm. Yeah. But when it's hot, it's hot. So we not complain. As long as there is life, we not complain. We give God thanks for what he has done and enduring until the end. You see me? We're just enduring. Yes, man. Long John in effect and Long Janet in effect. We just keep going. We keep going, bro. We keep going. We holding on. We keep going, though. Yeah. It's crowded today. And a lot of people out. Some people never show up yesterday as it was Freedom Day. They never show up. It was so cold yesterday, but today feel even more colder. Freedom Day, man. Liberation Day. In effect. And today is Tuesday. Yeah. So I don't know, TikTok also back in effect too. You guys who are on TikTok and all the people who have businesses on TikTok, I hope reevaluate yourself and set up your business correctly, right? Because if them put stop on it, then it's over. The news is that Donald Trump gave them an extension of 90 days, right? So that's 330s, roughly 3 months, a week or 2 weeks, you know. But he gave them an extension, which is good, right? And he wants to have, or the US government to have 50% stakeholder in the app, right? And I mean, do you blame him? I don't blame him, you know, because just because of who they are and what they're capable of doing, and this whole technology race, everybody want to be first, everybody want to be on top, everybody want to have good vibes, you know. So it's like, yeah, why not give them 50%? If you gotta dumb down the app, dumb down the app. If you gotta make the app more transparent, then make it more transparent. Whatever you gotta do to keep your business going is better than having no business at all. You know what I'm saying? It's just you know what is what, and how to manage it, and how to fine tune it and tweak it. That's all you got to do. Know how to manage it and know how to fine tweak it. Or what else could you do? Because if you don't, you're gonna lose the whole app. You're gonna lose all of the people them that was there, right? And it's what it is. You know, you're in a foreign country, you can't rule and reign and things, because you rule and reign in your country, you're gonna come here and rule and reign. You wouldn't allow us to come to your country and rule and reign. That doesn't make sense. So they got away for a period of time, for 4 years or more, you know, with what they did and how they did it. And they were very successful. But it's a money making thing, and you know, basically it is what it is. So if they have to give up 50%, give up 50%. No harm, no foul. No foul, no harm. You're still existing and you're still allowed to tick and tack. Yeah? Yeah, man. So a lot of things are happening in the social media space. A lot of things are happening in the social media space. Why not? Yeah, why not? It's fulfillment of prophecy anyway. So all these things going on is fulfillment of prophecy. Them say the planet them are aligned, so we don't know. You know, it's a new year, and I'm optimistic about this new year. You know, especially with what I see going on. I'm not saying I'm 100% uh, excited, but I'm optimistic. You know, I'm optimistic of what's going on, because God's still working, man. God's still working 100%. God's still working. He ain't not gonna allow us to be counted out when the roll call. You understand? When the roll call, I got to be a part of that number. You understand? I gotta be a part. Have a seat at the table. That's just how me see it. You see me? I have to have a seat at the table, man. Because this is, you know, some people call it end time, I call it revelational time. All things are repeated. You know? Every I and every T, you know what I mean, are revealed. And it's good for the people. right? It's good for the people. Like I said yesterday, with the right man for the right time. I think even Trump right now is the right man for the right time. At some respects, because some issues, you know, it does not fly. You know what I mean? And I often think about the children, them, and the next generation, and all what is transpiring. You know, it does not fly, man. You know what I mean? That's just me. I'm sorry if I upset anybody, but you know, it, you have to think about the children. You understand? We have to think about the children. We love the children. Yeah. We love the mothers and the fathers who were once children also at one point in time. And we love the children. So great things are happening and good things are happening. Some things hard to swallow, but we still find that it's all good. It's kosher on this side of the world. You know what I mean? And the Father is still in control, no matter what. He's still in control at every level. At every level, he's still in control. No matter what them do, them can't get we out. But we continue to pray and pray for this country and pray for God's people. As we make right choices or make hard choices and make sure they're right choices. That is it. For real, for real, for real. I don't know really what's trending though. I have to find out what's really trending because honestly, I've just been talking and trying to do these podcasts on a daily basis. Build up my portfolio again, and continue to make things work for the young me before me get to the old me, and just move forward. You know what I mean? That's all I can really do. Try and move forward. So yeah, it's a hard road to travel, but it's a mighty long way to go, man. Big up Marcus Garvey and the rest of the freedom fighter them. A lot of them get a bad rap, but thank God somebody have common sense and pardon him. And we can go forward. We can go forward. So blessings. If you guys have not subscribed, please subscribe. Okay? There's a link in the bio. Tap the link in the bio and subscribe, please. Okay? I think we are at 2K and a couple. And we're growing each day. This channel been going since 2019. And we met a lot of you online and we support each other, Mega love, shout out, respect to everybody, man. I can't ask for more. I just want to be able to do what I set out to do, was to grow this channel and also have some stream of income. But it takes time and me alright with that. And it keep me active too. Yeah? Always trying to stay active, man. Trying to stay active. I know some videos out there, everybody talking about this loop thing and all these other little things, but me, I'm just in it trying to make content. Trying to make content. That is it. So hopefully the good content reach you and the bad content just stay far from you. Yeah, because not every content is good content, and not every content is bad content. Yeah. So, mega love shout out to everybody, man. Maximum respect. I tell this one. Thanks for listening. I'm out. Talk to you in the near stream.